my question is pretty much explains itself in the context of what interests me. So it's how will AIs turn art into science? I've already given you part of the answer. I mean, that was my spiel, right? That's what's going to happen. That's what I'm trying to do. But the truth is that I don't really know how to do it, actually. Or put it this way, I'm just scratching the surface. The kinds of tools that I'm using, the machine learning tools that I'm using, they're crude, right? For instance, there's a thing called topic analysis, which is basically you can give it a topic, it's an algorithm, you give it hundreds of thousands of documents, and it will tell you what those documents are about, right? I've done this for scientific papers, hundreds of thousands of scientific papers, for example. But it doesn't tell you about what the argument is, it just tells you what the topics of those things are, that they're about, that it's a genetics paper or a physics paper or an evolutionary genetics paper. It can tell you even in greater detail than that, but it doesn't give you the argument, right? For that, a human still has to read it. Or to take a novel, I can pump, 100,000 novels, no problem, through a variety of kinds of algorithms. But again, that doesn't really tell me about how they have an emotional reaction upon us, how they work as art, right? I mean, that's a much more difficult thing to do. All right, so some people will say, machines will never do that. You got to be human, right? I think that's wrong. I think that's just mystification. It's just poetry. I think they will. And the question is, how are they going to do that? How are we going to quantify the stuff that makes art? Because if we can do that, then we can make it a science. And then we can get rid of all the art critics and just take them over. Thanks.